the edge of a universe humming a tune. For merely dreaming we were snow.
The finale of my favorite series on YouTube, period. This show will stay in my heart forever. I'll cherish every second of it. And remember it as a very underrated show compared to TDAC. Yes, I'm still salty about it and I will never stop. So, the new and final episode of Murder Drones has finally dropped. And it was, mid.
Move this man!
Wait, hear me out first. Before I say anything, I need to clarify that I am not a Murder Drones hater at all. I mean, look at this whole shelf. Do you really think I would hate this show? I have so much official merch and some other. Anyways, let's start off with the beginning. Uzi, and also Nori, are floating in space while Copper 9 is being destroyed. Now, I have a question here. How did Uzi even get there? In episode 7, we saw how she falls into the meat hole. And then she just wakes up in space next to the pieces of the planet? I don't think they explained this in any way. Maybe when Uzi fell into the pit and Sin blew up Copper 9, she somehow landed there with Nori? I don't know, man. Okay, let's forget about this. Now this is kinda mixed. Let's move on to the elephant in the room. At least for me. V is back. You think I sound pretty unmoved by this, and that's because a year ago I was one of the most horrendous creatures you could ever find in the Murder Drones fandom. I was a V-simp. Yeah, I know, Liam Vickers and his obsession with crazy women is spreading. Don't worry, the light of eternal dream has cleansed my soul. And after episode 6, I went through all the 5 stages of grief, plus some additional DLC provided ones. But was this a good idea story-wise? Kinda? I mean, already after episode 6, people were saying that if V gets brought back, that her first sacrifice would be kinda pointless. Killing a fan-favorite character just for them to return in the finale? What if V didn't come back? Glitch could have made a scene where Lizzie, Thad, and Khan are actually fighting against Jay and Sin, and not just being background characters. Oh, but Thad threw the railgun to Uzi. Nah, bro, that's not enough. They were simply pseudo-comic relief in this episode, which is good, but with V alive, they were pretty pointless in this whole fight. But I don't wanna complain too much because V is a fan favorite, and if I say anything bad about her again, the V-Sims will dox me and make me do an apology video with my ukulele. Hi, off-script Spectre here. I've been editing this shit for 3 days now, and I noticed that I wasn't talking about V that as much as I was talking about the background characters, so watch this video. My man's cooking. Okay, now let's talk about one of the most popular ships in the fandom, Nuzi, which turned out to be canon! Wow! Congrats to all of you Nuzi shippers, I guess. Here, have a star. And that may be just me, but I expected something else. In the pilot, N said that he has a crush on V, just like an average Murder Drones subreddit user.
Ew! You must be from Reddit.
And at the beginning and episode 2, we can clearly see that Uzi is really flustered when she talks with Thad. If Glitch made them official couples, that would be a nice breakaway from the popular rule where the main characters end up together. But enough about this problem because they actually look pretty cute together. Aww. And the last problem I have on my list is the cringe gags and jokes throughout every episode. And that's right, it's not only in episode 8. Now hear me out, I usually don't care about jokes like these, because I'm more focused on the astonishing 3D animation and voice acting. If only I could be a good voice actor, but my throat loves to get sick apparently. But I found so many reviews about Murder Drones and some videos that straight up show how cringy some of those things are. The most recent example being this one. And some of them weren't that cringy, but Uzi's line when she says,
I think dumb things are frickin' cool and
oh man, that hurts. Essentially, many people have noticed the cringe and it might just give the fandom a bad rep. Well, I have to admit, this episode wasn't so great considering we were waiting for it for 4 months and Glitch said that the last 2 episodes would release quickly one after another. And it was basically a 14-minute long fight. But it was still an amazing episode with peak animation, peak voice acting. Wow, even Polish voice acting finally released with this episode. And it was very good, which is really surprising. Another point to Brudolina Studios, I guess. And great story. You can clearly see that Glitch wanted to make more of this series because these characters are really amazing and the world they're in is really interesting. But I think that every major character went through so much development that milking this golden cow for more and more seasons, just like a certain cartoon, wouldn't be worth it, both to Glitch and to the viewers. So it's better to eat a delicious, fresh small pack of chicken nuggets than to order an entire Arby's menu, eat every single thing, and then regret the decision in the bathroom. So it's better to eat a Popeye's biscuit dry and suffocate with a smile on your face than to get addicted to McDonald's and slowly die of weight problems and diabetes. Okay, let's just all admit that it was at the very least better than the entire last season of Game of Thrones. Now to wait for the 20 years later spin-off series where Uzi and N have an overpowered child and the plot is the same otherwise. Fairly odd. Oh fuck, they found me. Oh fuck. Phew, just notify me if there's ever a direct-to-DVD Murder Jones movie.